think my favorite thing to do in the beginning of getting to know someone is to play dumb. Obviously not intellectually, because I mean, my Ivy League degree speaks for itself. So I'm a very, very smart girl. And I don't even just mean intellectually. I'm pretty emotionally aware. So that is all to say that I'm not stupid. Now, with that said, when it comes to getting to know someone, my favorite thing really is to play dumb. And that is because I like for someone to show me, especially in the beginning, exactly who they are. And I think it's pretty obvious that my expectations are high. I would go even so far as to say that you don't even have to have a conversation with me to know that. The way that I carry myself and what I do and don't tolerate speaks for itself, I'll be honest. In life, I don't really settle for less. I went to the best schools, I take care of myself, I do pretty well for myself, and that's because I want the best for myself.
Yo, what's going on, all my chat room dogs? Your boy, the Dean. Class is in session, gentlemen. Now, what you see right here is exactly why you guys should not trip over these insecure women with low self-esteem, low self-worth, and just no sense of self. Here you have a woman who has natural, beautiful skin, caking on clown makeup, having the... You know, I've always said this in the 90s. It's amazing how women always put on the wigs, the mascara, the clopped up the eyelashes and all that other stuff. Then they want to ask for a real man. It's amazing how she has some nerve to do this. And what's so crazy is she doesn't understand what she's doing. Gentlemen, this is why I keep telling you guys, stop messing with those women that cake on stuff. And I don't understand, man. Listen, I understand if you have cancer or something like that to put on weave, but that stuff, if anybody has a lawn or has to cut grass and all that other stuff, you know when you smother the grass that you kill the grass. When you put on that weave and all the other stuff, that is terrible, but that's not even the half of it. The half of it is this woman over here saying that she actually wants a real man. How can you even say you want a real man where you're not even presenting yourself as a real woman? And guys, I'm telling you, in this game, y'all have got to stop falling for the makeup, the eyeliner, the blush, the mascara, the push-up bras, the weave, and everything else. When this woman's talking about playing stupid, you can't play stupid to a man because you're broken. So you put all this stuff all over your face, right? That's not you. That's not who you are. But yet you are going to sit here and demand these guys to be real? You're going to demand these guys to what? Be honest with you and be open with you when you're not even honest and open with yourself? And then you want to get mad and then you want to complain when they're not open with you. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is why I tell you guys, you have the value and the worth. Gentlemen, we don't need to put on makeup or anything like that. We look good the way we are, man. But I've always said, guys, there's nothing wrong with wearing makeup for a woman. There's nothing wrong with putting a light coat of makeup. A light coat. If that, guys, there are some women out in this world that don't even need to put on makeup. Guys, don't even need to put on makeup. I do not understand why you guys want to get around and mess with women that hate themselves so much that they will rather try to look like somebody else to feel good about themselves, and then they turn around and have the nerve to say, you better be real, you better be authentic, you shouldn't lie, you shouldn't deceive, you shouldn't play games, you should be exactly who you are. But that doesn't make any sense to me. How does that make sense when you're sitting around here moving like a clown, cake and all that stuff? Literally, let me get this straight. So you're gonna put your face, you're gonna make your face what? 3 shades lighter, knowing your neck is gonna be exactly what you look like, knowing that your arms are gonna be exactly what you look like. Why would, gentlemen, If y'all want to go out with them, fine, do it. But you're getting caught up in the hoopla. Let me straighten this camera out. Yeah, you go. It's a little over to the edge. You're getting caught up into a lie. Your fear is based off a lie. That long wig is not real. Do you see what she was doing? And drawing lines here and there and all this other stuff and blending it all in to look. What are we doing? And then for her to have the nerve to say, I want a real man. This can't be real, man. This can't be real. Just look at it. I want you to look at it, because I'm running it over and over again so you can see the process of what she's doing, gentlemen. This is why the game is so important. Gentlemen, the more you learn the game, the more you love yourself, the more you have an understanding, you don't have to deal with women like this at all. There are women out there of all different races that don't need a glop of makeup on. They're fine with their hair. There's nothing, gentlemen. I will be fine with like braids, but a wig? And then the fake makeup, and then she wants to push her Ivy League credentials. So you know what she's saying? Now you have to be a certain level of a guy. Watch, that'll probably be her next thing she's wanting. You've got to be a certain level of a guy to get with a woman like her. Gentlemen, I'm telling all you guys out there that are listening to me, stop worrying about women. Stop tripping over women. Y'all don't need to trip over these women like this, especially what you see right there. As long as you learn the game, as long as you know yourself, know your value, know your worth, and stand on who you are and be authentically you, you are not going to have the problem. Then you're going to force women to be more than the makeup, the eyeliner, the blush, the mascara, the wigs, and all that other stuff that they're clumping on. I want you guys to open your eyes up and wake up. You do not have to deal with these kind of women on this kind of level. It is up to you to want to make the change, but see them for who they are, not for what they want you to be, because they're not going to look at you any other way but through the way they want to see you and their standard that they want you to have. So that means they're going to look at all their wants, but when you become the need, you change up the game. So what I'm saying to you guys out there, the choice is yours. Are you ready to change up the game? Are you ready to show women like that they cannot wear and goop and clop and put on all that stuff and expect you to actually want to mess with them, roll with them the right way? Gentlemen, I want to know what you think, and I want to know, any of you guys, why do you mess with them? Why do you, if you know she's got a thick thing of makeup, knowing that's not her face, why would you even waste your time with someone who doesn't like themselves, someone who doesn't appreciate themselves? I understand they have low self-worth, low self-image, and low self-esteem, but you guys cannot give credit to clowns and allow clowns to dictate who you need to be as a man. This is why the game is so important, gentlemen. Let me know what you think, man. It's your boy, the Dean. We'll have some more reaction videos coming soon, man. We will talk to you later, man. We're out.